think, Marge. All I need is a title.
Unfortunately, I find myself in this position where I'm talking about fucking Logan Paul. Why am I talking about Logan Paul? I really, honestly, I could not care less about Logan Paul. But, you know, I live on the internet, and even whenever I tweet things about 2018 and self-loathing shit like that, I still get comments on that tweet saying, you hear about Logan Paul going to Japan to the suicide forest and finding a person who killed themselves on a vlog for views? Check out Logan Paul's Suicide Forest vlog. Did you hear about Logan Paul? I have a lot to say about him right now. Totally irrelevant to my tweet, you know, feeling sorry for myself and bitching about my own life. You know, that's okay though, that's okay.
Sorry about that, Jacqueline. We don't necessarily need for you to repeat all of that here, but if the viewers are interested, they could go check out your channel and look through the videos from last fall.
Let's just forget about me. Who cares about Jack? Let's talk about Logan Paul. You know, everyone wants to talk about him, right, Dab? Fuck, I hate myself for doing that. This time, and I haven't even seen this video yet, he went to the suicide forest in Japan.
This is where the suicide forest is located, southwest of the town and directly north of Mount Omuro.
To butcher this pronunciation, so I'm really sorry, but I think it's Aokigara or Okigara. It's pronounced something like that, but people refer to it as the suicide forest. There's actually a vlog on my second channel where I went to the suicide forest. It was actually kind of an emotional experience because, you know, although I didn't see anything like what Logan Paul saw, I did, you know, there were signs up that had messages to, you know, to not take your own life and think of your family and think of things like that before you make that kind of a choice.
Please consider your parent, your brother, your children, once again.
I just met a very nice Japanese man who was explaining to me that this is a famous sign over here, and I guess it says people, asks people to please consider their family and their brothers and sisters and parents before taking their life, and then there's a suicide hotline number at the bottom.
Now, of course, neither the government nor local officials encourage people going and killing themselves in the forest, but people seem to have simply gone and done that. And so it has attracted everyone, including more people who were suicidal, as well as tourists and gawkers.
So, you know, thinking about my experience and the conversation that I had with someone there, and it just felt so personal to think about someone like fucking Logan Paul going to this place and being Logan Paul, just being this, oh God, this immature, childish, disrespectful moron. It just made my skin crawl. Just the thought of it is making my skin crawl. So I guess I'm gonna watch part of this video and see what the hype is about.
And so here it is. Here's what all the hype was about.
To find a dead person in the suicide forest hanging?
Okay, well, I didn't want to say this right off the bat, but what kind of fucking dorky looking hat is this idiot wearing? Yeah, nothing says, I'm not doing this for a publicity stunt, more than wearing a non-serious, in fact, loony-looking hat to a serious place.
Okay, see, I'm not gonna show this. That right now, okay, I can't. Right now, he's showing the person hanging from the tree. He actually walks up like this close to the person hanging and films them, and he pans down to the guy's hands and says, "Oh my gosh, his hands are even purple. Maybe he hung himself, you know, this morning." He's got the person's face blurred out, but it just still seems. What the fuck is wrong? Like, in what world is it okay to go up to a person who possibly killed himself that day or a few hours prior and film them for a fucking YouTube vlog? I'm sorry, I'm getting mad.
I'm not so much as mad as I am amused at this person's idiocy. You walk into a forest, any forest, and you find a body, and your first reaction is to film it? And by the way, not just from where you're standing where you find the thing, but you walk up to it and film the majority of the body. Good job. You're well on your way to proving that you're a sociopath.
But like, and maybe that's his goal, to trigger people because, you know, it gets more attention. But like, it just seems insane that even someone as dumb as him would think that this was a smart move. Like, he had to know that it would be fucked up to do that. I mean, even if you blur out a person's face, like, they're not consenting to be filmed. Like, you can't do that.
It seems like this guy is a degenerate, and degenerates may try pretty much anything to get attention, if that's what they're into. And YouTube is built to allow people to get attention and know when they've gotten it. Hey, I've got a view. That's cool. Hey, I've got a new subscriber. Or hey, check out my analytics. It's designed so that people posting videos can see that they are getting attention. The problem here is that just saying, well, don't watch it then, won't work, because with someone like Logan Paul, who is huge in YouTube, people will watch his videos because it's Logan Paul. If Jacqueline put out a video where some guy said, hey Jacqueline, let me see you undressed, and she was like, yeah, here it is, she would get a lot of views simply from her fans who will watch anything she uploads. I'm sure such a video might get the viewership arc that Logan Paul's video got. It got a lot of views and got to number 10 on the YouTube trending list before YouTube took it down because it violated the terms of use. However, if you're into publicity, then Logan Paul was a big winner because he got thousands, if not millions of views. He probably got all sorts of subscriptions to his main channel, and even if he saw the backlash, the publicity, good or bad, was what he was going for. So now, let's turn to the apology.
Paul has now taken down the video and apologized, writing in a statement, I didn't do it for views. I get views. I did it because I thought I could make a positive ripple on the internet, not cause a monsoon of negativity. I intended to raise awareness for suicide and suicide prevention.
Okay, a lot of things going through my mind.
Yeah, I doubt it.
This is the first for me?
Oh, really? It's a first? Really? Is it? You've never? This has never happened to you before? I'm shocked. What a fucking idiot.
This literally probably just happened. Just Sushi, you call the police?
Okay, so according to Logan Paul's apology, rather than simply saying, hey, I did this foolish thing and I was way out of line and I apologize, he acts like a self-absorbed loser. Note that in that moment, this was all about him. There's a lot of things going through my mind. I'm sure this is a YouTube first. In other words, yay, more views. It's only after that does he ask, should we call the police? To which Jacqueline and I both respond with,
Yes, you should call. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? See, and the music, the fucking sad music behind him, just to make it more dramatic. And the fact that he's asking if they should call the police after they already talked to somebody who seemed like they were from there, like, that person would have already known the protocol. Like, that man would have known that, yes, this is time now to call the police. Like, he wouldn't have to be like, I don't know, guys, should we call the cops now? Like, what should we do? Like, it just, like, more question marks for me as to whether or not this is seriously happening or if he's just setting this up for a clickbait title. I don't know.
I'm so sorry about this, Logan. This was supposed to be fun vlog. Suicide is not a joke. Depression, mental illnesses are not a joke.
as a person who deals quite often with major depression and suicidal thoughts, I can tell you that neither of them are jokes. Anyone who has to cope with these conditions will tell you that it is a very hard thing, and sometimes people don't make it. However, as Jacqueline points out, Logan's laughing and such at the body, and his general approach to this seems to put all of what he says about suicide into question.
But to go there and then film this person, and I mean, at certain points in this video, he's even laughing. He's even laughing. Like, I will never understand. I'll never understand.
I don't feel very good.
What, you never stand next to a dead guy?
No.
What is so fucking funny?
God damn it.
Like, we joke about seeing things in here.
It was gonna be a joke.
Yeah.
This was all gonna be a joke. Why did it become?
It was all going to be a joke. Yet.
Paul has now taken down the video and apologized, writing in a statement, "I didn't do it for views. I get views."
So basically, he did it.
'Cause it's fun.
This is a thing. There's a thing that is now in our lives. We just experienced.
The girl, hold on, let me go back. The girl to the right's laughing. She's like holding back laughter.
'Cause it's fun.
This is, no way.
This is the most real vlog I've ever made. 400 plus vlogs, and I've never had a more real moment than this.
'Cause it's fun.
I'm calling bullshit on this whole thing. This is my world. Unfortunately, when people see shit like this, that's what they associate with a YouTuber. And that's so sad to me. That is, you know, there's bad people in any profession. There's bad doctors, there's bad lawyers. Not that YouTube is a profession, but you know what I mean. Like, there's stereotypes for everything. And this is, I do not appreciate what he's doing to the title of being a YouTuber. I'm gonna go have another drink. You know what the best cure for a hangover is? Best cure for a hangover is more alcohol. So I'm gonna go do that.
Thanks, Jacqueline, for covering this topic and for commenting on the original video, which, as I said earlier, had been taken down by the time this video was produced. The biggest problem I have with this story is this. Yes, folks, someone else fucking went into the suicide forest and found a body, and filmed something with it, and posted it to the internet. By the time I saw it, it had been at least 8 hours, and the original tweet, possibly with a link to the video, had 18,000 views and 2,000 likes. This is how fucked up things can get on the internet, and it's a freaking disgrace.
'Cause it's fun. Cause it's fun.